Okay, I've got something to admit to you guys. When I first knew and committed to doing this no buy year, I went on a shopping spree. I bought this shirt. I bought some sandals that I knew I would need in the summer. I purchased other clothing items and other just random crap that I didn't need. I purchased a tea kettle. I really loved it, but I didn't need it. And I even bought a towel warmer, and a few other very unnecessary items. But I did that all before January 1st, and I feel really bad and guilty about it. So I'm going to try really hard not to beat myself up about it. Everyone makes mistakes, but at least now we're in 2026, so I can just move forward from it. Today we're going to be talking about the 8 things that will help me succeed in this no buy year. Number 1, I got honest about why I needed a no buy year. This wasn't about learning to get myself in check. It was about learning to take control of my impulses and allowing myself to feel emotion without adding to cart. For years, when I woke up, the first thing I did was check the new arrivals page on Quince or Everlane or Cost. I would check the new arrivals to see what they had listed overnight. And shopping had become more of this emotional regulation than anything else. I was mostly shopping when I was bored or anxious. And buying for me was really just to get that temporary dopamine hit that felt really good at the time, but ended up just being clutter and mess. And of course, that is all followed by guilt. I went on a little decluttering journey this summer, and I can't tell you how many things I sold on Poshmark or eBay or even gave away or gave it to Goodwill that still had tags on them. So you can't change what you won't admit. And really, this first step is just allowing myself to be a shopping addict. Understand that that's what I am, and that is what we need to fix. I won't allow it to be my personality anymore, but I also won't let it stick around either. And really right now, it's just the difference between wanting change and needing change, and we're definitely at the needing change step. I wasn't shopping for stuff. I was shopping for relief or something to get me out of how I feel at the time. Really, I didn't need any more things. I needed fewer decisions. Number 2, I defined what no buy actually means for me. As I said in my last videos, I am an all or nothing girl. I cannot do anything unless I commit to it 100%. That is how I perform my best. We're not doing a low buy year, we're doing a no buy year. And of course, for you, that is up for you to decide. But for me, I need it to be a strict no buy. I have set my rules. I will leave it in the cards above so you can see. I can't have vague rules. Otherwise, I'll find some tricky way to get out of them. I'll find some gray area so that I can purchase something. I set clear boundaries. What is a no? What is allowed? And what is allowed within limits. For example, I have no new makeup and no skincare backups. I don't have a clothing budget because I honestly have all the clothes that I need. I'm focusing on more experiences than gifts. And of course, medical and kids stuff and emergencies are obviously going to happen, and it is okay to purchase something in those cases. Number 3, I removed temptations before it had a chance. So this is me deleting apps, deleting not even just the apps. I deleted my accounts. I am no longer on Facebook or on Instagram. You cannot find me. I am not on TikTok. I never was, but I am not on TikTok. I am not on Threads or Twitter or anything like that. So I am not getting any advertisements from those platforms. I am, however, an avid YouTube user, so I am getting ads sometimes with that, but we'll get into that later. I also unsubscribed to these emails and newsletters and promos for these companies that I really loved, and that's pretty sad, because I love seeing new arrivals and when everything's going on sale. I follow a lot of fashion influencers on YouTube. I just like Lydia Tomlinson. She is one of my favorites, but I had to mute her. I haven't unfollowed her, but I did say, don't suggest this channel to me. And a few other fashionistas that I had to just mute because everything that they tried on, I wanted to buy. Usually within one video, I would at least buy one thing. So I challenge you to really think about if you want to succeed in this no buy, or do you want to stay connected on social media? I'm not saying that this is a definite either or, but I'm saying if you take away one, you will be more likely to succeed with the other. You won't be seeing ads. You won't be seeing these must-have deals, these must-have items, these Amazon hauls or Shein hauls or whatever you like. And less scrolling means fewer urges, fewer temptations. It's really important to me that I redesign the environment that I'm in instead of completely relying on willpower. Number 4, I made progress visible. I've made a tracker. I've made a no buy tracker, and I've made a temptation tracker. I've also made a Project Pan tracker, which I'll show you in another video. But my trackers are basically every time I swipe my card, every time I have a transaction, I will put that transaction into a spreadsheet. It will say what the purchase was, how much was it, the date that I purchased it, was it an impulse buy, how did I feel about it, what category does it go in, was it spent on my sons, was it spent on me, my husband, the home, and then I have a savings tracker. So I take everything that I am tempted to buy within the year and I will put that on a spreadsheet, and it will tell me at the end of the month how much I have saved by not impulsively buying. And at the end of the month, I will be going over those with you so you can follow along. If you are new here, I'd love it if you'd subscribe. I love being able to see my progress. I get a dopamine hit from it. I feel pretty proud of myself when I don't buy something and I get to write it down on my list, my spreadsheet. And really it just turns a restraint into a win. Number 5, I planned for my weak moments. So I know when I am most likely to shop. It's when I'm bored, when I'm overwhelmed, when I feel anxious, and I just want that dopamine hit to make me feel better, something to give me that energy boost, and shopping does that for me. So it's really important that I have replacement behaviors. Decluttering is a good one. I love it when I can go to my junk drawer and declutter 5 or 6 things and throw them in the trash or get rid of them, and I just feel so accomplished that I've done that. I can also get dressed intentionally. I really like to get dressed instead of being in my sweats and pajamas all day. I also like doing my makeup sometimes to give me that energy boost as well. If journaling is something that you like, that is something that you can do when you are bored. Talk about this shopping addiction that you have. Also, you can watch comfort content. I love watching a good movie and TV shows. If you have any recommendations for those, please leave them in the comments below because I'm always looking for a new good show. You can also play with your dog and cat, or you can start a new hobby. I recommend not spending a ton of money on your new hobby, but there's plenty of hobbies that you can do for free. I'm sorry, it's the next day because my SD card ran out of space. So I'm going to be finishing up 5 through 8 for you. So if you are doing a low buy year, it might be a good idea for you to delay your purchases instead of purchasing them right away. I would give yourself at least a 24-hour rule where you don't purchase the item, or even a 30-day rule. And I bet when you come back to that wish list, I bet you won't need that item as much as you think you did. It's a good idea to keep track of these items in your phone, on your notepad, and I bet you'll forget all about that item within 30 days, and you'll find out, in fact, that you don't actually need that item. Number 6, I use what I already own. I am learning to rediscover the items that I already love. My suggestion to you is to wear those items that you once thought were going to be for a special occasion or that you were saving for an important event. It's really important to me that I get my cost of wear in. If something was expensive, then I should be more willing to wear it. For instance, if you have a pair of expensive trousers, but you only wear them to meet with a CEO or someone higher up in your company, then your cost of wear is going to be very high. Don't save them for important meetings or special occasions. Wear them so that you can get that high of feeling good and looking great. And I'm doing this right now with Project Pan. Finishing something feels so much better to me than purchasing something. When I finish a product, I am so happy. I cannot believe that I did it, especially one of the larger products that has a lot of stuff in it. And I'm learning to shop my own closet. This is something that I really love to do. I have taken pictures of all of my clothes and I have uploaded them to Canva. I will create outfits on Canva without even trying them on. So I encourage you to take photos of your clothes and accessories and shoes and practice putting these items together in ways that you've never thought of before. Go onto Pinterest and find outfits that you really like and pick from your closet what you already have and try them on, and you've come up with a new outfit. Don't forget to take pictures of yourself so you can keep them in your catalog. This gives you the opportunity to see all of your clothes in a different way, in a way that you've never seen them before, and helps you see what you are wearing, what you love, and what you aren't wearing and you might not like so much. Number 7, I allowed myself some grace because perfection is not the goal. You will mess up in this no buy year. It is almost inevitable. You will feel tempted. You will feel the urge to go on to your favorite website and look at the new arrivals and see what you could have been purchasing. But one slip is not failure. This is really about changing your relationship with money and stuff. And progress beats perfection every single time. Number 8, what I hope this no buy journey really gives me. With this challenge, I hope obviously that it will bring in less clutter, that my mind will feel more free. I hope to spend more time with my kids instead of stuff shuffling all the time, instead of having to clean up or tidy up all the time. And I want the confidence to feel okay not buying something. My goal here is to create long-term habits and not a temporary challenge. So I invite you to reflect on this video, on these steps that I'm going to be taking to have a successful no buy year. And even if you're not ready to commit to a no buy year, I hope you at least give a low buy year a try. And I encourage you to create your own rules because everyone's different. Please feel free to comment down below. I'd love to hear your stories. And if you'd do me a favor, if you would like and subscribe to the channel, it would really help me with the algorithm gods. I'll see you in the next one.